Hello and welcome back to SF, a Giants recap. And the Giants, they beat the Phillies today 8-4 thanks to a great offensive performance today by many of the youngsters. So that's what we're going to go over. Make sure to subscribe and like if you do end up enjoying. But right now, the Giants offense is finally looking kind of put together. For the scoring today, we had Wisely show up twice for a couple RBIs there. Mike Yastrzemski had a double, which scored a few. And then Tyro Estrada put the ball in play many times and got rewarded for that. We've seen a lot of great at-bats from Ramos, and sometimes it doesn't go his way. But right now, he got a single and scored 2 runs. That really put the 2 more insurance runs for the Giants that Duvall could kind of go out there and knew he didn't have to throw 104 miles per hour to get the save. He kind of toned it down. Still focus, obviously dial it in, but you don't have to be hitting every spot, playing every corner. You can kind of just go attack and say, hit it. And if they don't, then we're all fine. So that's how the Giants offense went today. For the pitching in today's game, though, Snell started the game. He's been kind of a bust of a pick right now. I know he didn't have spring training, but he just hasn't showed up in every one of his starts. He's really struggled. I think he had 4 runs allowed, 4 innings pitched. Like, he did have 7 strikeouts, but and 7 strikeouts doesn't really matter when you're giving up 4 runs and walking a few, and he's not very efficient. So just all these things put together just doesn't add up to the guy that we're paying for. If he's like Keaton Winn right now and he's getting paid league minimum, he's doing great. But right now we're paying him, I think, one of the most for the pitching staff, and he's struggling, and he has not performed like the Cy Young he was last year. So hopefully he can kind of wrap it all together and get back in his groove and give us hopefully 5 2/3 next time, allowing less than 2 runs. That would be ideal, obviously, but that's what we expect from Blake Snell, and we haven't got that yet. He keeps struggling, and he really hasn't helped us at all. He's more hurt us than helped us this year. Randy Rodriguez, on the other hand, has been phenomenal lately. He had 1 strikeout in 2 innings pitched. Didn't give up a hit in his outing, so great to see from him. He's been dominant. He should have been in the game yesterday for the 9th inning. That would have been preferable. I know he's pitched a lot, but when you're winning by that much or by 2 runs and you can't put in Duvall because he's been put in a lot, put in Randy Rodriguez. Maybe give him 2 days off in this series, but no, we decided to put in Rogers. I still am mad about that, but the Giants, though, Bob Melvin learned from his mistake, brought in Duvall, even with the 4-run lead. You brought in Duvall, and look what happened. You got the win. That's how it's supposed to go, and that's how it finally went. So great to see Bob Melvin kind of learning from his mistakes, then making the same one. Eric Miller, he pitched really well. Same with Ryan Walker. The bullpen was solid today. When you have those guys like Eric Miller, Ryan Walker, Camille Duvall, Randy Rodriguez, those 4 in particular, those guys are kind of staples. They're doing their job. They're getting stuff done. The Rogers twins, Luke Jackson, those guys kind of be around the bush, and then Sean Jelly's right in between. He's getting there, but he's also just in between everything. So the bullpen kind of needs some reshaping. We need to add in more arms that are similar to Ryan Walker, Eric Miller, those guys, then guys like the Rogers twins or Luke Jackson. So hopefully we can kind of reconstruct that. But going back to the Giants offense, though, today, we had 12 hits, put up 8 runs. We were getting sac flies. Bailey's looking good at the plate. I love sac flies because I think that they're just a major league hitter should be able to put the ball in the outfield. I'm not saying you have to hit a double. Just put it in the outfield. If it gets caught, you get a run. And that's what Bailey did today in the crucial situation, in my opinion. He did that well, and I think that can kind of transforms into a rally. I love sac flies, and we need more of those because sac flies equal runs and then equal rallies. So hopefully we can kind of get those going more and kind of take advantage of those situations. So great to see there. Brett Wisely, my man, he's looking great. He is swinging the bat awesome. Like I said, a couple RBIs today. He hit one into Triples Alley, got a double out of it, and overall playing really good. In my opinion, send Luciano down, keep Wisely up. I'm not saying Luciano's going to be gone forever. You can have him go down in AAA, figure out his defense, kind of fine-tune everything, and then get it all back together. And because he has the bat, it's just the defense is not there for him. And Wisely also has the bat, but he also has good defense. So why would you take Luciano over Wisely? I don't get those people that are saying that. Also, some bad news is Lamont Jr. He got injured today. I think it was a hamstring issue. I haven't heard anything, any updates. I'll put anything in the description if I learn something. But that's not good to see. Lamont Jr. has done really well this year. Been consistent, been out there, playing great at first, getting on base a lot, has like the highest on base percentage in the majors, and then him getting hurt right now will be terrible for this team. Thankfully though, we've had people stepping up. So that will do it for today's recap. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for a new SF at Giants recap video.